Yeah, I think there's several ways that mentoring has impacted my education experience. I think one of them is you have an opportunity to access resources that you wouldn't normally have inside the classroom. For example, being in a mentoring relationship with a pastor in New Orleans has given me opportunities to engage in ministry in ways that I wouldn't have inside the classroom. Being asked to go on hospital visits, being asked to develop a sermon series and to preach in my local church, or being asked to handle a certain situation within our church staff. All of those things I wouldn't have an opportunity to do just studying in the classroom, but because of the mentoring relationship I have an opportunity to engage with, which has been very, very beneficial for me in my ministry preparation. One of the strengths have been authenticity. The reality of somebody who's preparing for ministry, and I guess this expectation is you've got to be perfect and you got to have it all right. And, once you graduate from seminary, you're going to be in the best place to serve efficiently and you won't make any mistakes. I think for me, within a mentoring relationship, seeing the in and outs of ministry and the hardship and the joys, and the reality is sometimes things don't happen the way we plan for them to happen. So I really appreciate a mentor like mine who has been willing to say, hey, I messed up. This is something I did that I shouldn't have done. And hey, I want you to learn from this. And I want you to see that I care enough to apologize and to turn from what I'm doing. And so for me, that's played a huge role in my ministry preparation. It lets me know that making mistakes is going to happen and how to deal with that when I make mistakes. I didn't think emotional health was something that was relevant to me and to my situation. I thought as long as I'm not, have some kind of emotional or psychological issue, then I would be emotionally healthy. And I've appreciated both in the classroom, but especially in a mentoring environment where somebody has walked with me and said, hey, here's some areas that emotional health is really important in. And so I've appreciated a mentor who, when a situation comes up that is difficult and that challenges him emotionally, he takes inventory of that. And he lets me, as one of his mentees, say, hey, look, this is a challenge. I'm really struggling with this. And we're going to work through this together. But this is something that is I struggle with emotionally. I think having that awareness and having that openness to have those discussions has really led to me being more open and aware of my own emotional state.